Hey, it's Paul. So, episode 3, this is not Revenge of the Sith, so hang on. So, the first one we talked about, the intro, and then the second one we talked about understanding the emotions and how we think. And I will touch a little bit more on this, and then keep going on this. So, we're getting into the situation where we need the closure. And so, there was an article I wanted to bring up, and I'm going to bring it up right now. I'm doing two things at once. It goes to the fact of love. I love, but I am not the best at it. Let's put it that way. I am like the world's worst husband. And what I mean by that is that let's put it this way, guys my age, normal guys, would get it. They understand that. Me, on the other hand, I miss those relationships cues and don't quite understand it. I forget. I will do stupid stuff. I will say stupid things, and it ticks women off. So the article I wanted to bring up when it says, "Can a person with Asperger's feels love?" When someone has a partner with Asperger syndrome, he or she may be craving sweet romantic gestures that never come. The Aspie knows that they think and feel, but it often is unaware what others think and feel. It can make you wonder how someone with Asperger's develops in intimate relationships or even get married. I'm going to keep my glasses on so I can kind of bring this up. This is the best one I can bring up. When someone has a partner with Asperger's, he or she may be craving sweet romantic gestures that never come. Asperger's syndrome is characterized by a lack of communication skills, social skills, and reciprocity of feelings. The Aspie knows what they think and feel, but often is unaware of what others think or feel. It can make you wonder if someone has... it makes you wonder if someone with Asperger's develops in intimate relationships or even gets married. And that's literally the definition of it. So when it's talking about that, when it says we're unaware of, it makes it sound like we're douchebags. And I've heard this so many times. You don't even care what I feel. You don't even get how I feel. You're right, I know. I don't. We can try our best, but we don't get it. We really don't. We want to do it. Oh my gosh. I mean, we will do things not as an afterthought, but our forethought is the afterthought, if that kind of makes sense to you. Our forethought, and it's happened to me a lot of times, we care what our girlfriend, or if someone who's listening to this is a girl or boyfriend thinks. We really do. We want to know. And a lot of times we don't ask because we're not thinking that way. We almost have to have it tattooed on our arm or something, like, oh yeah, how do you feel? And it's not we're being mean. It's just the way our brains work. And so the intimate part is hard, and it goes with the social awkwardness, because we will mimic what we see in movies, or what we read in magazines or whatever. And so that's how we are trying to mimic, and we get in trouble for it. Even it's hard because we want to do the right thing, and most of the time what happens is, when we really screw up, we will do everything in our power. I mean, I tried everything with Jay. I will get a little bit into that situation to give you an understanding. Me and Jay had been dating, and her parents did not approve of me for other reasons, not doing with Asperger's. And So she was seeing me on the sly. And she was supposed to go dancing, and I didn't go dancing for that day. And she told her mom that she just wanted to go, and her sister blabbed, and it's a whole nother thing. And Jay had told me, my mother has my phone, don't respond. And her mother, acting like it was Jay, responded. And me, not understanding the gravity of the situation, responded back. Didn't really, and it just snowballed from there. And then I said something that I will forever regret to this day. And it came back to the problem with that. Now, Jay thought I was being malicious, that I destroyed her trust, that I ruined everything. But in reality, I wasn't. I was trying to do the right thing, and it blew up. That goes into the emotional thing. You try to fix them. We are, like I said, we are fixers. And, yeah, just snowballed. And it was one of those things. And then I got blocked, and then it was like death. And I did stupid stuff. Not really stupid, but I tried everything trying to get her back. And it's for an Aspie, it's hard to wrap your head around. When you screw up, you really screwed up. And I've screwed up many, many times in my life. Not in relationship-wise, but other things. Just not thinking. I got let go from a job because I was trying to fit in with the job. And the guy came, I was working at a prototype business, and one of the engineers came by, and I slammed my hand on the frame of the vehicle I was working on. And instead of, I didn't swear, but I called it a piece of junk, and he walked away, and all the other technicians were talking about this mad thing, and me being honest and kind of just jokingly said, oh, he must have heard me call this frame a piece of junk, and I got let go. It goes towards the trying to fit in and the mimicking part. So, I got to move this over so I can see what the time is. So going back to that situation, she thought I was being malicious. She thought I was trying to destroy. She thought I destroyed her trust, but in all eventuality and honesty, I was not. I was trying to do the right thing. So, it's and trying to get her back, going into the repetitive thing, is I wrote every day for 3 months a story. I don't mean a long story. It took 45 minutes. I'd sit down, I'd write the thing, and I'd send it to her. Trying to explain myself. I don't know if she read them all, it is what it is. And so, also trying to get back, I started making YouTube videos and try to explain them. Which I still do. Trying to get her to understand that I did mess up. And it goes to the point of closure where we want to know that we did something right, and we try to do something right. And going back to the love part, when we love, we love. And this one might go a little over, because where am I up to? 8 minutes. We try to go, when we love, we love. But for someone who's not an Aspie, we're called cold or impersonal. And it's hard to be loved. It's hard for us to find love. I'll be right up. I mean, there's only one person that really loved me, and that, it is what it is. I'm going to keep it at that. But moving on from there, yeah, love is hard for us. We are hard up on that. And so sometimes like me, I even wonder if I'll ever find that person after Jay. And for a very long time, I was hoping it would have been Jay, but life goes on. Like I said, sometimes we think life is a pond instead of a river. So it goes on, and we just deal with it. So I reached my limit. So we'll finish love in the next episode and go from there. But until then, thanks for watching, and if you like this, please send a like. I might make the comments, I might close the comments because I'll explain that in the next video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Make sure I do this right again. So like I said, I'm doing these back to back, so